Hello everyone, this is Pendragon back again to take a gander at Baldur's Gate 3. This just came out on PC a few days ago, but I did back their early access. I don't even know when that was, maybe 2 years ago at this point. So I've got a little bit of time into this game, maybe about 5 hours or so. But I thought we would start a new character and kind of take a look at how the actual game release is. In full disclosure, I don't have a lot of experience with D&D either. I've played games similar to D&D, but maybe like one session of D&D in my whole life. So a lot of the lore is new to me as well. Oh, this is that horrific eye scene, I think. So like I said, a lot of the D&D lore is new to me. I don't really know what these little maggot things are. Something about they like transform you into one of these, what do they call them? I don't know, these little like Cthulhu guys. Eek. Character creation in this game is like mad good. I don't really know how this works. These are like actual characters in the game, so if you play as one of them, do they just not appear in the actual game? So what happens when you get to the part where you're supposed to meet them? I don't know. That guy's cool. He's like an albino or something. This is pretty in-depth. So there's different racial features. 9 meters per turn. Okay, so dwarves run slower. I'm guessing halflings run slower too. Huh. Okay. The mind flayers, that's what those Cthulhu things are called. And that guy is a real looker. I'm tempted to do a dragonborn. Oh, then there's all different kinds of dragons apparently. That one's kind of cool. So, this must be some kind of D&D thing. I don't really understand how Dragonborn are like bipedal humanoid dragons. That's super weird. I don't know, the black one's pretty cool. Brass. That's pretty cool. I don't think I want to be a sorcerer, though. The bard is tempting. Bard Dragonborn. Paladin. I don't really know how D&D got so popular. Growing up, this is the kind of thing you didn't tell people you were into, but it seems like now everybody's into it, which is cool. I think maybe a fighter for my first character. Is that too boring? What's the difference here between fighter and barbarian? Okay. Oh, barbarians can go into like a barbarian rage. Oh. And it looks like barbarians tend to not wear armor. Burning breath of red dragons. Is that just fire? Share the bright scarlet likeness and rolling burning breath of red dragons. Oh, it tells me right here, duh. Okay. Oh, okay. Interesting. Let's do the red dragon. You guys ever see that movie Dragonheart? I don't know if it was from the 80s or 90s. I loved that show. I think they kept making them, but they just got worse and worse. Now, is this stuff here, does that go with the horns? Yeah, it does. Okay. I'd like to do a review of this game, but like I said, I think I've only got about 5 hours in it, and it's huge. I've heard people beating it in as few as 50 hours, but then I've also heard people saying they're still in Act 1 at 50 hours. And I think there's 3 acts, but I'm not really sure about that. I kind of like these. It looks cool. Jaws. Okay. No jaw. I feel like this is some of the better character creation I've seen in a game. Whoops. Whole video is just going to be me trying to pick a jaw.
Where to next?
Let's hope the locals are friendly.
Hells, be wary. This place is trapped.
Okay. Body art. Do they tattoo Dragonborn? Oh, this is just piercings. You know what? I think we're just gonna do a vanilla Dragonborn. Orange, yellow. The black is pretty cool, actually. What kind of what kind of makeup do you think applies well on scales? So about the role-playing game thing, I grew up playing a few different kinds. You know what? I can't even see that lip tint. Is that doing anything? Confirm. No, you don't have to confirm it. Well, we'll just leave it. So, me and my cousins, we've played a few different kinds of role-playing games. And one of my best friends, we tried to get into D&D, but we just didn't have a big enough group, really. But I've played a game called Palladium. We've done a game called GURPS. Tav. Should we just be boring? Pendragon. A dragon named Pendragon. Arcalian.
You need a guardian. Choose one.
My favorite role-playing game that I've actually spent some time in is called White Wolf. And it's kind of about I don't even know how you'd put it, kind of the creatures of darkness, like vampires, werewolves, those kinds of things. It's about them basically making their way through life in our modern world. So there's guns and stuff like that. But one of the add-on books is all about the Fae. I don't even know what it means by guardian. Let's just randomize one. Maybe a gnome. That might be cool. I hate that hair though. It's like blonde, but not quite. Lime. Yeah, that's a good word for it, I guess. So White Wolf, yeah, like I said, the one book is about the Fae, and they're just off the wall. Crazy. And it's a lot of fun. Like, one of the Fae species can talk to objects, basically. And there's all different kinds of Fae. And as it turns out, to to the Fae, our world is their dream world, basically. So when they're in our world, they basically think they're dreaming. With an exception of one species of Fae. I can't remember what they're called, but there's one species of Fae who see it a little differently. Like most of the Fae wouldn't hesitate to die in our world for whatever reason, because they think it's just a dream. Now these highlights, oh I see. So you have to change the intensity. Huh. Well, that's kind of a cool little gnome. Oh, that's kind of a cool little gnome. And I don't know what a guardian does. So let's try that. Okay. Creepy mind flayer. So we've got some kind of like maggot in our eye now. Lovely. Okay, so these mind flayers, their ships are like biological. And I was unaware that there were any kind of like ship in D&D. I guess maybe it counts as like a mount. Maybe those are just creatures the mind flayers tame. Was that a dead line? Oh, that's dragons. Okay, so they've obviously got some kind of mental connection to the, I don't know, the giant octopus, squid, ship thing. You know what it looks like? It looks like one of those, like, prehistoric marine animals. Like a nautilus? Are they called nautilus? I'm just looking it up. Nautilus. Yeah, it looks a lot like a nautilus. Those are red dragons like me. So she's a Githyanki. And from what I read, it sounds like Githyanki have some kind of like war with the Mind Flayers. I think the Mind Flayers like enslaved all of the Githyanki or something, and the Githyanki, I don't know, like hate them now. Cutscenes are gorgeous. I just recently picked up the new Dune role-playing game. I got the core book and the, I don't know, like the Fremen add-on book, but I haven't tried it out yet. Do you think they can mind flay Dragonborn?
Oh, my head.
This is the pool that thing came from. The parasite now writhing behind
Okay.
your eye.
Let's touch it.
Let's see what this does. Someone else got out.
Go towards the sphincter. Oh,
Breathe deep.
can we steal anything off this mind flare?
Dead.
A rock. Okay.
Good.
I think that you get some kind of bonus if you did the early access thing, but I'm not 100% sure how to get it. It's just a few items. Nothing crazy, I think.
We are trapped.
I don't think he looks well.
Yes, you've come to save us from this place. From this place you'll free us.
The exposed brain
Ugh.
quivers in expectation.
Please. Before
I'm
they
gonna have to
return.
go through this fast. I don't like looking at that dude's brain.
You
You realize you're talking to an intellect devourer, a minion of the mind flet.
remove us from this body. From
Ew.
this place. Free
Ew,
us.
ew, ew. Okay, so we failed the roll. What happens? Oh no. Okay, we just slapped the guy in the face.
Skull holds fast.
Oh, that is awful. That is awful. I had to skip it. Yeah, I've seen the little, like, brain animals. I don't know what they're called, but I think that if you actually get that out, it's one of those brain animals, but I don't really know. Oh boy.
Abomination.
Do people like Githyanki?
Your head throbs and your skin tingles.
They kind of look like,
Visions rush past. A dragon's
like
wing,
little
silver
goblins
sword,
or
and a flash of
something.
your face seen through the
I
screen.
can't decide if I like how they look.
My head. What is this? Skvar. You are no thrall. Vlaakith blesses me this day. Together, we might survive.
can do nothing until we escape. That must be our priority. First,
I've been craving another game like the old Knights of the Old Republic games, and this somehow hits similar notes for me. It's kind of slow, dialogue options and stuff. Okay, what are these things? Imps?
Come on, can't stay idle. I'll strike.
I'm gonna have to try a bard sometime. Because I don't get how a bard really fights. Do they just learn spells?
make way.
No choice
I
but to
thought
keep
bards were more about, you know, kind of weaseling your way out of bad situations and
Surprisingly adequate.
singing songs and shit.
To the helm.
Okay, so you can hold down Alt, and that'll let you see what you can loot, which is good to know. Oh, a crossbow. Okay, so why do some of them say empty? And I looted this one, and they didn't have anything. But it doesn't say empty.
should
I looted that one too. Dead thrall.
take another dragon attack.
Oh,
We need to get out before it's too late.
is that better than what I'm already using? 10. 10. It's the same. Okay, so we've got a great axe equipped. So that's just garbage, I guess. Gold?
I'll give it a shot.
This is the kind of game where I've got a feeling I'm gonna need to make like 10 different guys to try out all the classes, but by the time I do all that, you know, I won't even have gotten through Act 1.
Nothing
Oh,
without
I did
knowing
something.
purpose.
Oh, he gets a free attack because he surprised us, I think.
On the move.
I can't even catch my breath.
Can we dash over there? Oh, we can. Okay. Dash. But then we cannot attack. Oh, dang. Shove. You don't start with very many health. 14.
Time to push my luck again.
Now, I have actually played the old Baldur's Gate 1 and 2. I never beat them. I beat Dark Alliance 1 and 2, but I never beat actual Baldur's Gate 1 and 2.
We have no time for stragglers.
And Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 are hard. And it's kind of fun. You can get different actions for your class.
This ship is crashing. Do you intend to die for a
You see that look she gave me? God Come on, let's not fail again. Oh, barely. Something has changed, you know, with the way people play games between now and then, because going back to play Baldur's Gate 1 and 2,
At last.
it is,
Thought I was done for.
it's like absurdly difficult. Whoops, backpack.
I thought that damn thing was going to be my coffin.
I'm just playing on a 1070,
Glitches into her thoughts.
but this looks incredible.
Attitude is mixed with wariness, because you
Look at
have a
the
gift with
facial animations.
You keep dangerous company.
Okay, so she hates me. Oh, she hates the Githyanki, okay.
More that Gith have a problem with everyone else. But there's more important matters right now. Survival. Let me come with you. We can get off this ship and watch each other's backs along the way.
Let's get going. I'm Arcalian.
One moment.
What kind of name is Shadowheart? Is it just me, or does that sound like the,
It's nothing.
you know, the kind of
Trust me.
shitty name you'd read out of like a
We need to get to the helm. Now.
She's
a
right.
young
Lead on.
adult book?
Next
Why
time
am I all electrified? Shocked. Oh, there's one of those brain things.
Curse to put my hands on everything.
I don't know why it didn't attack us. A key.
How many hosts of these gay infected?
dazed woman is trapped inside the pod. She doesn't notice you.
She does not look healthy either.
As you place your hand on the pod, you hear something. A presence connected to the pod, commanding the person inside to change.
To change into a mind flayer. Oh, this is gonna be nasty, isn't it? Okay, surprisingly not as horrific as I expected.
Change her. Changed at the pull of a lever. How? If we are not purified, this may be our fate.
We need to get out of here before it's our turn.
A mug. Okay. Is there any point in looting a mug?
But for what?
What if there is? What if I leave the mug and there is a point? Intellect Devourer. Those things are nasty. Oh. Used the gold key.
A brain in a jar.
Can I put that necklace on? Oh. Does it do anything though? T to inspect. Okay. You'd think it would give me something. Underwear. The underwear has scales on it. Come on, that's funny. These sphincters are nasty. The doors are just sphincters? Come on. Nasty.
Mind flayer horticulture.
I have no idea what just happened. That was like a healing station.
Once inside, do as I say.
Oh, we're about to hit a boss
I'll
fight.
trust my own judgment.
Cane yank.
Okay, gross.
Brawl. Connect the nerves of the transponder. We must escape. Now.
So are those intellect devourers just like pets to the mind flayers? Or can they turn into mind flayers too somehow?
I must connect the helm. Got to concentrate. Down with you.
I don't know why he exploded. Did you see that? There's like a light that shot out.
With haste.
I've never played much of Divinity. I've started a character, but that's about it. I mean, I think I'm still in the opening area, but the combat feels very similar.
Got to focus. Got to press on.
It's interesting that Larian ended up with the license to make this game.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
It's a pretty good fit, I think.
Taste my fury.
Oh, yes.
Fall, damn you.
It's kind of interesting to me how in these Larian games, the system they've developed, there's no like pattern on the ground where you can move. You can just move wherever you want. It's cool.
On my way.
I guess I'm just more used to having some kind of hex pattern on the ground in strategy games. Are we supposed to go... Why would I want to help the Mind Flayer? Whoops. Okay, I accidentally just stood right in the path where he's going to attack. Transponder?
On the move.
Oh boy.
Hurry, before they strike.
The cavalry.
Nothing will stand in my way. These boots have seen everything.
To me. Connect the transponder.
Connect the transponder. Let's listen to the Mind Flayer. He probably has our best interests at heart. No doubt.
Can't give up. Not now. Have to keep going.
It keeps messing me up how you have to click the skill in the hotbar, and then you have to click again outside, outside of the hotbar to actually use the skill you picked. I'm sure I'll get used to it, but it feels a little weird.
The helm's alien transponder. You made it in time.
So what happens if you don't get to the transponder in time? I wonder if you can get some kind of alternate outcome here. A dragon looking at my dragonborn. We're supposed to be buddies or something. I'm really impressed with the visuals. My hand was kind of clipping through that rock, but overall, yeah, I don't know. It's just a really pretty game. Oh, we're gonna crash! Okay. Mind Flayer gets to just chill. I take a rock to the face. So I'm guessing that was the tutorial.
As you wake, the tadpoles.
Oh, the tadpole squirms in your skull.
Other than the infection.
That is not what I want to hear.
Miracle, given everything you've been through, but it'll all be for nothing if you don't find help soon. The tadpole is a death sentence, and the clock is ticking. You need a cure.
Alright, I'm gonna call it there. It seems like a really cool game so far. The tutorial was nasty. Brains and maggots and shit. So, I'll try and have a review out for this game. Hopefully in a week, but it might be 2 weeks. Because I think there's a lot to see in this game. And then this comes out on PS5 in a few weeks, right? I'm glad that they released it early on PC. That makes it really nice to play it first of all and to get a review out. So thanks for watching. Watch for my review. Don't forget to like and sub. Thank you so much. See ya.